Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Quad Cities Tesla Guy, and today I'm going to show you how to force FSD to park exactly where you want to park when you go to your destination. So first of all, if I were to go to like the Vibrant Arena here, so as you can see, the map is going to say that it's going to take me to like this spot here. Well, that may not be exactly where I want to park. I mean, there is a ton of spots to park at some facilities, like especially arenas and things like that. I may want it to park in the handicap spot, or I may be one of those people that just like to park my car way out here and be far away from all of the other vehicles so that I don't get my car doors dinged by some crazy person who doesn't know how to hold their doors on a windy day. So rather than just take the default, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you how you can set a pin basically to have it park wherever you want. So let's say that I want to park in the handicap because maybe I'm a handicap person and I like to park out here facing out towards the road. I can just drop a pin there and then I can just say navigate to that. So now what FSD is going to do, as you can see, is it's going to navigate me directly into the parking lot over here and into that spot rather than all the way over here where it was trying to go before. So that's just one way that you can navigate. Now, let's say that rather than being parked in a handicap spot, let's say I want to park way out here because I don't like being dinged by the doors of other cars. And I like to be by the river because maybe I want to go for a walk before or after the event. So I can also set my destination all the way over there in the parking lot. And then now if we look at it and we zoom in, you can see it's going to actually take me this way and then into the parking lot right there. So I can choose my route. Now, maybe I have to come in through this entrance here. And I need to go this direction. So it's possible that I could go this way as well and go into the parking lot. So that's a couple of ways to set pins. But let's say that this is like a place that you come to frequently. Like maybe this is not like an arena. Maybe this is like your fitness center that you love to go to on a regular basis, or maybe it's your workplace and you want to set a pin somewhere. And you want it to be remembered for the future rides to your work or to your fitness center. What we can do is we can just end that. And let's just go back over here. And let's say that I always want to park here, but I want it to remember this as a spot that I like to park. So I can place the pin, and then now you get these options. Besides driving to that location, you can also press this star to add it to your favorites. I don't want to set it as my home or my work, but you could set it as your work location as well and have it parked there every day if you're going to work there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make that a point of interest or a favorite. And I'm just going to say, let's say arena parking. So now if I add that to my favorites, next time I want to go there, all I have to do is route to that location. So now you can see it's going to take me there, and that's where I would go. Now let's say that I wanted to use that favorite next time around. All I have to do is say navigate, and I can go to favorites, and you can see now I have this arena parking option. So all I have to do is click that, and now it will navigate me back to that same spot. So that's just a way of setting a pin in a parking lot so that it goes, your vehicle will take you exactly to the spot you want to go and where you want to park. So now let's go ahead and do an actual drive and try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this again, and we're going to go ahead and close that out and end the trip. And let's just go ahead and now set our parking to pin to this pinned location that we have in our favorites, and let's see how that works. So let's go ahead and navigate, go to favorites, go to arena, and we should be able to go directly there and park. So get my seatbelt on here, and then we'll be able to start self-driving, because self-driving will not activate until your seatbelts are on. Now, one of the other things you can do is you can choose, before you even leave from your location, you can choose like whether you want sloth, chill, standard, hurry, or Mad Max for your profiles. So the speed profiles basically will determine how fast or how much over the speed limit or under the speed limit you're going to go. You can also choose park or curbside, and then you can also use parking lot, street, or charger. So I think we're good with the defaults for this one. So let's go ahead and just press start self-driving, and then let's see how this works. Now, that little warning was because I was looking at my camera, and all we were doing was driving through the parking lot, but it was trying to adjust for uh, whatever I was looking at. So it was basically giving me a warning that I need to look at the screen. So that's a good thing as well. It's like a safety measure just to make sure that you realize you're still really the supervisor of this vehicle. So you want to make sure that you are actually following the rules and supervising the car as it makes the drive. So you can see here that we're headed straight down the road, and we're going to just go straight to our destination. Now, you could make changes to your route right now if you wanted to. Like you could also use Grok AI and tell it that you want to add a stop somewhere, or you can use Grok AI to ask questions like how long is it going to take to get to your destination. So if we open up Grok, hey Grok, how long is it going to take to get to my? How long is it going to take to get to my destination?
It's 0.6 miles to arena parking at 909 River Drive in Moline, taking about 2 minutes. You're almost there.
Are there any really good restaurants in that area?
Yeah, right nearby, you've got great spots like River House Bar and Grill, just 300 feet away, Bent River Brewing, 300 feet, and Lemongrass Cafe, also super close. All highly rated around 4.5 stars or more.
Of course, you can mute Grok down there at that microphone button.
Of course. Just say mute or tap the mic button. Anything.
And if you want to dismiss her, you can just swipe down, or you can just say goodbye or see you later or something. But yep, so that right there, we're coming into the parking lot. So you can see we're going to make a left turn first, because we're going to try to go in from the far entrance to the parking lot so that we can go straight to the spot we want to park in. Now it's going to park somewhere near where we drop the pin. It may not be exact, but it'll be in that general area that we drop the pin. So let's just see how close it will get to the pin drop. I mean, the parking lot's going to be pretty empty, so let's just see how it goes. Hello, there's the police officers, and they're just looking for somebody speeding. They should have found that guy who was revving his Mustang engine, because that was a little bit ridiculous. Now, what's interesting is this parking lot, as you can see, has some work going on. So it's not going to be able to park exactly where we drop the pin, but I bet you it will pick somewhere pretty close. So let's take a look at our pin here and see where we're supposed to be going. You can see we're supposed to be in this general area, and it is pretty darn close. It's totally in the back of the lot, and I mean, that is pretty darn accurate. Okay, guys, So I hope you like this video on how to get your Tesla to go exactly where you want in a parking lot. And if you did, please comment, like, and maybe even subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and watching another video. If you are looking to buy a Tesla, you can go to qcteslaguy.com and you can click the referral link, which is a button at the top of the page. And that could get you up to 3 months of FSD for free. If you haven't seen my other videos about how to use Grok AI for navigation or how to use FSD, click here. So until the next time, use technology to drive safe so that you can live life.